Hey boss, welcome to the Discovery Phase Launchpad. I'm going to give you a whole tour of not only what this whole page means, but I'm going to take you behind the scenes. You're going to see what it's like to be inside this program, what it looks like on a day-to-day basis, the whole 6 months, the whole thing. So, my name is Marina. I am so excited to be here with you today. If we have not yet met, I am a consultant who specializes in the non-alc and kava spaces. So, whether you are a brick and mortar like a bar, bottle shop, lounge, or you're an online business, maybe you're a distributor, maybe you're also a consultant, maybe you're an affiliate, maybe you're an influencer, maybe you are a fellow course creator. No matter what revenue stream you have in the non-alc and kava industries, I am here to help you get that new revenue stream started. So whether this is your first revenue stream or your 15th in the industry or in general, this is still a really wonderful framework that's going to be super helpful for you because I provide so many resources. So let's go ahead and dive in and take a look at what this 6-month experience would look like. So, to begin, the Discovery Phase Launchpad is 6 months long. The goal is to help you create the business that you not only see the vision that you want and that you have already had in your head, but we're going to clarify it. We're going to turn it into a profitable and impactful revenue stream that doesn't interfere with your work-life balance. That's the goal here. That's the key here. We don't want to build something that just burns you out. So I leave it to you to read the entirety of this, but I'm just going to walk you through all of the features and how we accomplish this. So over the course of 6 months or 24 weeks, we have 4 main modules inside of the online course platform. The first one is the discovery phase, the second one is the validation phase, and the third one is the beginning of the building stage, and then the fourth one is about cash flow, getting cash flow started. This framework comes out of the perspective of there are 8 main phases in business, and this is just the first 2 phases of business and your revenue stream, like the first 2 in its life cycle, and we get you started on building. And where this kind of diverges is after you're done with the Discovery Phase Launchpad, you will be able to open your establishment, open your revenue stream, and then be able to optimize and scale it, because the way that we're designing it from the get-go is sustainable and buildable. We don't want to build you into a corner where you're working more for your business than you ever worked for some other person and you're making less money. Like, that doesn't make sense, right? We want to make sure that this works for you. So there is an online course platform that has all of these lessons, and those lessons you are allowed to take the full 6 months to get through all of it. Now, the lessons themselves aren't that particularly long, but what comes with this is a workbook. So as you can see here, this is a 188-page workbook at the time of this recording, and it goes through everything. It goes through every bit of concise, like, what do you need to know and what do you need to do to get your business started, to get the validation, the market research that you need in order to confirm that this is the right venture. You know who you're talking to, you know who your niche is. You start to build out your operations, you figure out your project management, you set up your operations dashboard, you get everything going. And on top of that, at the very end, like I mentioned with the cash flow creation, we go into all the different funding types so you can learn how to get your business funded. So if this is just a dream right now and you're like, I don't even know how I'm going to afford all the things, like, how does this even work? This course will teach you more about your funding options and how to obtain anything that you need in that regard. So it also comes with a lot of templates, and those templates are good on Canva, on Notion. You can transfer and transcribe into Google Sheets, Google Documents. This course has literally all the things for you. One thing I want to mention up top is there is a business plan template that we help you build. There's a slide deck template that you can then take and we can help you build. There are many other things, budgeting, like activities, menu planning, all of these kinds of questions that a lot of people have when they first start out. That's what the online platform, like a lot of these recorded courses, are all about. So let's take a look. So if you are on the website, you just made it to marinamars.com, you hover over Modern Mocktail, you find Course and Program Portal, and you also see client groups here. So we're going to start with the Course and Program Portal. Brings us here. We click Discovery Phase Launchpad. If you're already enrolled, it'll say you're a participant. So you're about to see the participant view. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And now that I'm here, you can see on the side is the navigation bar. So we have the main phases. Then I open it up. There are little to-do list items. There are you downloading your workbook prompts, all the fun things, and we teach you about what all of the full 8 phases of business are so that you are like aware of where you're at in the process. Then as you go through, you can see all of the other lessons here. So this is just part, right? Because for example, if I open this up, as you can see, you can watch these video lessons that will be loading over here at your own pace. So as you can see, this loaded here, but that's not all there is to the course. This also includes a group. So you can go ahead and click this group discussion button, or like we mentioned before, you can hover over and then click client groups to make it over to the discussion section. So this is where all of our group meeting occurs. And what I mean by that is, number one, we do have live calls. And here you will see that on the very top, it'll be a pinned post that says the name of the month, the name of the year, and then you can go ahead and see what all the meetings are for the month that you can participate in. Some of these are Q&A calls, some of them are live master classes, some of them are happy hours where all of our clients get together and get to chat, get to know each other in a little bit more of a casual, non-work environment. It works more like a mastermind. A lot of people come together and have conversation and learn from each other. So it's not just me here to teach you, but you're all here together. So you end up diving deep into our network, which is always a really fun time. So you can do a lot of things inside this group. You'll always see that the session recordings will be posted with a little bit of a context so you know what we're talking about. You can see when others join the group. You can see when I put out my weekly Hello Monday, let me tell you about the week. Sometimes people submit questions, which you have the ability to do as well. And then I answer questions. Like sometimes I'll answer them in the calls, and then other times I'll answer them asynchronously, just like how I'm recording this video for you right now. But I do the same thing inside the client retainer or in containers so that we can really dive deep into, okay, here's the problem, like here's the how-to, so you can pause and watch at your own pace if it's a tutorial. But if it's something that's more like something we talk through, then we'll talk through it on a live call together, right? So you have support both live and asynchronously. And of course, you can post and chat and have conversations with others who are in the group as well. So there are so many benefits to being inside of the entire Discovery Phase Launchpad container. So let's continue down through this page so that if you have any other questions, the context here is very clear. So you can read through some testimonials here. We have some very happy clients that have seen some real results by entering the program. And at the end of the day, we have 3 main goals, right? Getting through the 3 main phases here, where it's you are getting through the discovery, you're getting clarity on your vision. You're getting through the validation stage, you are confirming connection with both the community, the identity of your target audience, and your product or service. And number 3, we start to begin construction, right? We begin the building phase by committing to the construction. We commit and we develop a plan. So you have a very solid to-do list. You know what technologies you need to go out and get, what POS systems you have to set up, what staff management, payroll, data management, project management, all the things. We are going to get that all set up for you so you understand what it is you need to do, right? So to summarize everything that's included inside of the 6-month experience, you get the workbook that has a bunch of to-do lists in there and an entire structure so you know what to do in what order. You get business plan, market research, and slide deck templates. You get a 4-module online course and resource container. You get 12 live executive support and group calls with me. You get monthly live deep dive workshops with me, all included in the price. You get recordings of all live calls and access to any related additional resources. And of course, you get access to the group. So all of that being said, the investment is here. So if you pay in full, it is $997 for the 6 months. If you want to do a payment plan with us, that will be $197 per month. So you do save 15% by paying in full, but we do have really affordable monthly options that honestly, when it comes to our one-on-one retainer pricing and the amount of access you're receiving, this is one of the best deals for getting started with us. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out and ask. I am absolutely here to answer. hello@marinamars.com. But I want to just show you the last thing here real quick, bonuses for joining the program. So beyond what we've already mentioned, I do have a series of additional resources inside the program that cover the following topics. So number 1, you can dive deeper into how to host crowdsourcing and fundraising events. You can also learn more about how to win investors and influence them. And of course, you're going to receive some operations dashboard resources so you can get started, get very clear and focused on what your vision is, get a great foundation that's very easy to build on so that you can get to that optimization and scaling phase much quicker than you would without the program. Of course, this workbook you get a lifetime access to, so I will never change this Canva link. You will be able to bookmark the link to the workbook so that, let's say I update it in 6 months and there's more added to it, well then no matter if you're still in the program or not, you still always will have access to the workbook, okay? The file that you can watch or look at all the content on, not the online course, but this is the part that has the templates on it, right? So lifetime access to all of these tools. So no matter how many times you want to launch, relaunch, have new revenue streams, you will have all of the templates there for you. Again, this is not a typical do-it-yourself group program. This is a live implementation. Any questions you have, you can bring to the live calls. You can have me review materials. You can have me potentially start new templates if you're using Notion and Canva. And again, this is one of the best ways for you to get started with your non-alc vision, because I have been in this industry for a very long time, y'all, and we have some very great resource saving techniques. We have helped companies save over $200,000 in unnecessary expense. Side note, if you are not familiar with how difficult it is to get the proper POS set up with a high-risk payment processor, because we are in a fringe industry, if you didn't know that, I'm already saving you $50,000 right now just saying that one statement alone, because it is very common for entrepreneurs in the non-alc space to get totally shut down by Square, Toast, many of the standard POS systems out there, because they're just not equipped for the wild west of an industry that this is. But I have been here for a while, and we have so many resources for you to be able to help no matter what direction or what dumpster fire or what problem may appear. You don't know what you don't know, and we're here to help you cover those gaps, help you remain committed, stay accountable, and we're here to provide that framework for you so you can save time. You're saving resources, you're saving headaches. Anytime you feel some type of way, you come to a call, you let us know, and I will be there to help take care of you, and we will make sure that your vision makes it off the ground after it's validated and we understand exactly who is going to really enjoy this offer. We're here to get all of that clarity for you and get it off the ground. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, hello@marinamars.com. Otherwise, you can go ahead and sign up today, and you're welcome to enroll in the course. So I hope to see you inside.